Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
Okay, real talk. We're all kind of hooked on our phones. It's full of shiny apps designed to keep your attention captive forever. But there's real-life stuff to do other than scrolling, and I'm here to help. I'm Christina Quinn, the host of Try This, a podcast from The Washington Post. The show explores solutions for life's common problems. And this season, we're learning to tame the dopamine beast and reclaim our attention in this noisy and distracting world. So let's tame the beast together. Find Try This from The Washington Post wherever you listen.
Wake your ass up, fool. John Jay and Rich. What's crack-a-lackin'? This is the big boss dog, Snoopy Deagle Double Jizzle. Bang, boom, what you gonna do? John Jay and Rich. We're not talking about Ren 1010. We're not talking about Lassie. It's the one and only dog, y'all. The classy, sassy, big Snoop Deagle Double Jizzle. In your face to be, and in the place to be. And you're listening to John Jay and Rich. Wake your ass up.
Our phone number is 877-937-1047. It's Thursday, February 13th, Galentine's Day, official Galentine's Day today.
Oh, I did not know that. How fun.
Our phone number, and you can call anytime, is 877-937-1047. You can text us. You text JJR in your message to 96893. And I'm looking at the most recent message from a 520 number. Hey, is Grant? We need Grant in here. Yeah, come in here real quick. It says, this text from a 520 number. For Grant. Grant, I need a recommendation on a last-minute Valentine's Day gift for my husband. I want to get him a good smoking device and some good herb. What do you recommend?
Skip the herb, dude. Go straight to the mushrooms.
Oh, man.
I mean, if I'm being honest here, there's legal alternatives that you could find. But no, good herb? What would you say, Peyton? Like a nice, heavy sativa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So
just
I
go
don't.
to your favorite local
Here we go. Hamilton devices.
Yeah.
Get him a cool Hamilton device.
And what is
like
that?
a cool. They make like vaporizers, little like oil vaporizers.
Okay.
But they make ones that look like little pipes, like old school pipes. I love it, and
That's
your
great.
husband will love it.
Yeah, and mushrooms are the way to go now.
And mushrooms are the move.
You know what's
brother.
funny? I was at a restaurant last night, a new restaurant that opened up, and they brought out, my wife they brought out, would you like a mocktail? Would you like a cocktail? No, thanks. Would you like a mocktail? And I'm like, no, thanks. For some reason, a mocktail to me makes me think of, obviously, a cocktail, no alcohol in it, but all the syrups and stuff.
Sure,
And
they
I was
gotta
like-
have all that in
And I
there.
was like, I don't want that. So, no, this is healthy. This is mushrooms. And I was like,
It's got the lion's mane.
I don't know. It had a whole bunch of stuff in it,
Yeah,
right?
dang,
and
dude.
coconut milk and all these mushrooms, and then they put an egg in it, right?
Ew.
I know, right? So I was like, ew. And then my wife, Blake, she's like, just do it. It's healthy. Just try it. Just do it. And I'm sitting there thinking, I keep hearing about eggs in the news. Eggs, eggs are so expensive.
find 'em.
Yeah, and I was like, they're just going to throw an egg in this drink so like callously.
Oh,
just
willy-nilly?
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, I'll take it. So then I thought it was going to come like in a glass like this, and it came like in a little margarita martini glass.
It came as
Like
an
a-
omelet.
Like a little, it came in an omelet. And it tastes like a milkshake. And I was like, this would have been great for dessert. Not right now before I start my meal. But anyway, it was great. And the reason I went to this restaurant, I saw this doctor post on his Instagram that is one of the healthiest restaurants in town. So I went to this restaurant because everything they cook is with, and this has been a theme on our show for a while, beef tallow.
Oh, there we go. No more cooking.
Right.
No more seed oil. Seed oil's out.
Their big thing on the menu is like, we're no seed oils. We don't cook with seed oils, but we cook with beef tallow. And I don't think I've ever had beef tallow. I know we talked about putting it on our faces, right? You guys looking at it, right? Dutch puts it on his face, my son. So I order this steak, and they bring out beef tallow. And I don't know if beef tallow is like this at every restaurant, but it was the most incredible thing. I just wanted to start doing shots of beef tallow.
Oh, really?
Tasted so good.
How was it delivered? Like
It came in a
gravy?
little, like the steak came on a plate, and then there was like a little bowl, a little tiny dish.
Yeah.
And it had the beef tallow in it, and you cut the steak and dip it in the beef tallow.
so it's not like marrow.
I don't know.
Have you ever had bone marrow?
Yeah.
I don't
Where
know.
they just cut the bone in
a little
half?
closer to butter.
Well,
and
it was like
coconut oil.
it was like
a little-
chunks. It was like that. It was all chunky.
That sounds like bone marrow.
It was freaking delicious.
I bet it was amazing.
Yeah, what's the difference? Listeners, call in. 877-937-1047. What's the difference between beef tallow and
Bone marrow?
Bone marrow? Yeah. Hot topic, hot boner today, guys.
Yeah, I actually don't know.
But I had an egg yesterday, and expensive. I should have looked at how much that drink costs. I don't even know.
Yeah,
because I
it's
wondered if it was
expensive.
extra because of the egg.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I went looking for eggs yesterday, and I thought, well, the stores are probably out, and I don't want to pay what is it now, $15 for a carton of eggs is what it is now. So I remembered that there's a little farmer's market in front of our friend Kono Vitruccio's farm. I don't know that it's his farmer's market, but it's a farmer's market store. And I figured they always have eggs. So I walked in there yesterday, and there was one carton of eggs left. So I pick it up, and I'm walking to the front, but I noticed they are not chicken eggs. They are duck eggs.
Do they look different than chicken eggs?
I opened up the carton, and they look pretty much the same. So I asked the lady up front, I said, can I use these for an omelet? And she said, I grew up with goose eggs, but duck eggs are supposed to be creamier than normal eggs. With the same amount of nutrition.
But they were for sale to eat, not to
eat.
hatch and have little ducks.
No. They are to eat. They are to put in things that you put eggs in. So I just wondered, also call 877-937-1047. Explain the difference between bone marrow and beef tallow, and what is the difference between duck eggs and regular eggs if you've had them.
Well, did you eat one?
I haven't had one yet.
Oh, man. I
was
think you go home and crack one
right
open.
away.
I was too chicken. No, I was going to try one yesterday. I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to have to do a little research on this. I was all feeling, adventurous at the store, but it was time to open them up and crack one open. I just got a little weird about it.
Yeah, because you're like, do you scramble them the same way?
I
or
don't
like
even
fry them
know.
the same way?
I have
So
no
many
idea.
questions.
I
How
know.
much were the duck eggs?
They were, I think, $6. So it wasn't like they were crazy expensive.
So you think that if they were that okay, that it'd be all over America now? You don't
would.
need chicken eggs, get duck eggs.
Like,
Dude,
but
duck eggs right here.
here's a great
and all the ducks
alternative.
are like, whoa, chill.
Yeah, we're not here for that. But I also hear that farmers are renting chickens now. You could just rent a chicken, Kyle.
Yeah, I saw that, but it's really expensive.
How
like
much?
$100 a month. I'm like, no.
You get your own chicken.
I don't need that many eggs. I'd rather just get a dozen eggs a week. If you do the math, that is a lot cheaper. But that's what I saw. But I'm still trying to convince Scott that we need to buy chickens. I wanted chickens before the egg shortage. And he has vehemently said no several times. But now I have all the kids are interested in getting the chickens too. So we're full court
Chicken,
press
chicken.
on Scott. We're like,
Plus-
come on, let's get the chickens.
When they're little chicks, if you get them, they're so cute. They're
They're
so
gonna be so
cute.
But then at some point, the egg crisis will be over, and everybody's going to have too many chickens.
But that's what I'm saying. I wanted the chickens before the egg shortage.
Mm-hmm.
Before, 2 years ago, I wanted the chickens.
You're going to
you'll
be walking
want 'em
around
after.
here in the sales department trying to sell eggs because you have too many eggs.
Like the Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
No, I don't think getting rid of eggs would ever be a problem.
Trust
but
me, it's going to be like when everybody had too many Priuses. I still have a Prius I can't get rid of, and it won't die.
Hey, when you rent a chicken, do they guarantee a certain amount of eggs? That seems so...
No, I watched an interview of two people who rented chickens, and they said they rented 2 chickens, and each chicken does I think it's 12 eggs a week.
Wow. What?
Well, that's a lot.
24 eggs for 2 chickens. That's a lot of eggs.
That's a lot of eggs. Man, that's so fascinating.
Then you got to commit to the
It's
omelet.
just fascinating that chicken just makes an egg.
Several, yeah.
It just makes breakfast on
It's
its own.
so crazy.
Yeah. If you could make toast too, you'd be all set.
Okay, so we got people calling about beef tallow. Oh, we have a beef tallow expert on the line. Liz, good morning. You are a beef tallow expert.
I don't know if I'm an expert, but I know a little bit more than you, which sounds helpful.
Okay, what do you got?
So, you guys, we're just kind of talking about marrow. So marrow, as you know, is from inside the bone, and there is fat in it, so you can technically make, you know how all squares are rectangles, but rectangles aren't all squares?
Yes.
So it's like that. So you can make tallow out of marrow, but you can't make marrow out of tallow.
Got it.
That's a
Purely made from
life lesson.
fat.
That's right up there with you can pick your friends.
You can pick your
You
nose.
pick your nose, but
Tallow
you
is
can't pick
made
your
out of
friends'
fat
nose.
from anywhere in the cow versus marrow is obviously from the bone.
Okay. Well, I just didn't know if it was healthy. I mean, apparently it is healthy, but it didn't taste healthy. Do you know what I'm saying when I ate it?
Like it tasted fatty, like a
I
butter.
mean, it's
Yeah.
it's healthy in the way that like butter would be, or
Sugar.
like eating the fat off of your ribeye, or something like that.
Okay. Well, thank you, Liz.
Ew, sorry.
That doesn't sound good.
Healthy that way.
All right, Liz. Have a great day. Thanks
Sorry.
for calling in this morning. What are you doing? We're off to today. What are you doing?
I am driving to Safford for a meeting.
Safford. Oh my God.
That's where all the beef tallow meetings are. It's a very tight group.
Everyone has to wear like a whole mask, so they're anonymous. And they have a big beef tallow meeting. This year we're pushing beef tallow.
I
Hey, are you a tallower?
brought y'all into the industry.
All right, drive safe, Liz. Thanks for listening.
Yep. Bye.
That's what I love. We always get answers.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at thrivent.com.
There's an efficient way to get caught up on a lot of news. It's called The Seven from The Washington Post. It's a newsletter and podcast. Whether you're reading or hit play, you get 7 stories you need to know, and you can consume it all in just a few minutes. The Seven is out every weekday morning by 7 a.m. Eastern. I'm Hannah Jewell. I'm one of the writers, and I host the show. Find The Seven podcast wherever you're listening. The newsletter link is waiting for you in the show notes.